Hello and welcome back. It's finally time for more Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a little while. And when last we left off, we beat up Nidhogg. And the next step is to go back to Forton Manor and regale people about our exploits. How things went, and also how things were in the past. And I unlocked the Gunbreaker class. So now I'm a Gunbreaker. I got a gun sword on my back. And I've got tanky abilities. My second attack in my basic chain of attacks heals me a bit. So that's nice. And I think there's another skill that heals me. I don't know, I'm sure there's somewhere in here. Oh yeah, grants regen to a target, so I assume grant regen to myself. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into it. There we are. Ba ba ba. Hi, OBS. Come on. I know you can do it. I know that you know. There you go. I know that you know that I'm playing this game. Yes, I would like to enter the manor. Hello, lovely people. The Azure Dragoon is now the Crimson Dragoon.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
Sure.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side.
True.
We bring the most wonderful tidings.
Oh yeah, and we met with the Holy See, I believe. I think. Something like that. In any case, good news.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
Yeah, I suppose.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
Yes.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
True, true.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
That's true.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known.
Oh boy.
You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the highborn needed men to lead, and the lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question.
Yeah.
Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Uh-huh.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Oh, okay.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Smile.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Well. Hello, Lucia. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Right. Let's see. Gunblade. There we go. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Let's have a look. Sucks. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah, nah. Nah. Hello, Alfino. Now, ill-weather friends. Hold on, because I have a list of quests. Ill-weather friends. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba da ba ba. Ba ba da ba. So many quests, so many quests. Just want to see how far I am. Okay. We're at the third of the list of levels 56 to 57 quests. And this is a long list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 more after this quest that I'm about to start before we get to the levels 58 to 60 quests. And there's quite a few of those, and then we move into Dragon Song War quests. As goes light, so goes darkness. Then the Gears of Change, then Revenge of the Horde, and then Soul Surrender, and then the Forge of Fate Part 1, and the Forge of Fate Part 2, and then Stormblood. That's a long... oh my goodness. Heavensward's long. Alright. Accept. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems... Whoa. You are correct, Master Alfino. Not even the assembled might of House Fortin and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses? Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. 'Twas these disgruntledish guardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Amaric's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope. Master Alfino and I would have you and Junasia reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks, Estinian. Wait. No, my thanks. Estinian, Will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside?
The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves.
How very wise. Genosia, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Daughters. Quest accepted. What is this? Honoring the past? Is it on the list? Nope. It's not on the list. Yeah. Just wanted to double check they didn't spell it with a U. Alright. To the Forgotten Knight. Ethernet shard.
Gymnasia, Alphino! God, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you.
And you, Tataru. How did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets?
Gibberlon and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey?
Well, you know, this, that, and the other thing.
You're not serious. What was Sir Amory thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel.
A queer moniker, if ever I have heard one. But mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us all make inquiries below.
And so we shall.
Specifically below, down here. Rume Starflame.
A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here.
Okay. Bartholomew. Or no, Barthoview. Oh, L in there.
What's that? Speak up! I can't hear as well as I used to.
Goodbye. Apparently, I'm not even gonna try. Not with a man as hard of hearing as him. Where? Nani? Oh, there you are.
I don't know a thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you.
Right.
Back to
the tavern. Wait, do I need to go? Oh, no. just right down here, actually.
Not a single shred of information. Just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever.
Sure. Sage, sure.
Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gibralon knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others.
Request accepted. Back up we go. Rick. That's your name, huh?
You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Genossia. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction, but to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me, agreed?
Okay. Way up there, huh? Ethernet shot, take me. There. To the jeweled crozier. Also, I'm surprised that I'm still getting increased experience from this new server thing. Lasts for a long time, I guess. I mean, I'm not complaining. Just seems odd. Whoops. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of this bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Will do, I guess. And then back I go. I think this is one of the things I dislike about Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, it's a good game. I enjoy it a lot. But these quests that are just, go talk to that guy, and then come back and talk to the guy who gave you the quest. And then go back out and talk to this other person. And then go over to here and talk to this person. And it's just a lot of go here, talk to that person, go there, talk to that person, go back to where you just were and talk to that person again. And then go over here and talk to this other person. Not exactly fun gameplay. Well, you going to hand them over or not? Why'd you sniff me? You creep? Aye, this ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There are few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. That's useless. How does this look? Oh, that actually looks pretty nice. So wait, how does this one look? That also looks pretty nice. Although it looks more dragoonish than Gunblade. I'll take this one for my ninja, for aesthetics. Gibralon has a faraway look in his eyes. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hiritha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another. I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Indeed, indeed, wink, wink, nudge, wink. Would be a right shame. I shall go deliver this wine to her right away. Ah, there you are. Way off to the east end of the Pillars. Those two people just phased into reality. Right before my eyes.
Yes, I am Hiritha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss?
I have wine.
I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that Baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation, what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, God's the scandal! I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a cure made it so much. Well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out into the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the room, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance.
Uh-huh. So, how does this help me? Exactly. Alright, does that lead down here or over? Ah, right down here. Okay. Just gotta climb up. Clamber around. By the way, ether currents, how was I? Okay, I completed those 3 areas that I've been to. Gotcha. There's just 3 more on this first page, and then there's 6 on the second, third, and fourth page. Lots of ether current areas. Hello, Gibralon. So the enormous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Yeah. That really didn't help me with my predicament, though.
Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldier, for example. Surely you've heard of him. No? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the Brume. A man of many vows, but none which prohibits spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him.
Right. I'm starting to think there's not actually any wink wink nudge nudge going on. Wait, is he just downstairs? Oop. Yeah, he's just down here. Geraldier.
Halone's blessing be upon you, miss. A gift? For me? This scent, how reminiscent of a wine I once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually, she won them over, but those first few years were trying. Even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out, as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. Uh-huh. Was a terrible life. But also, how exactly is this helping me to find these heretics?
She was a remarkable woman, Genasia. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future.
Uh-huh. Hang on, how many quests have we done already? Do, 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 do. Alright, so we've already done 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang, yeah, these busy work quests. And it looks like the next one is gonna be us talking to Alphino to get the quest, and then there's a dungeon. Alright.
Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Genasia, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all the sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own.
Oh, is the mongrel that daughter? I bet the mongrel is. Perhaps there was a bit of wink wink, nudge nudge. Hello. Oh, there you are. Black hair. Wait, you're the first person I talked to.
Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around, if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific?
Ruby eyes and raven black hair. Raven black eyes and ruby red. No.
Oh, someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broomer. Did you think I'd just tell you 'cause you asked nicely?
No, because I'm a nice person. And I'm here to help. And also ask for help, but... You know. I'm a pretty friendly person. Alright, barkeep. Oh no, Alphino, right?
Have you made any progress, Genosia?
I know who the mongrel is, kind of. Or a description of them.
So our mongrel was born of an Elysian nobleman and a Huron maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant.
Mayhap. You have another quest for me.
There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Genosia. I have a premonition this is not going to end well.
Why would it not end well? She's so adorable. Who would want to harm her just for asking questions?
You cast your gaze over the streets below, but see no sign of Tataru.
So now what? Game? Now where do I go? You cast such a wide net out there. Survey. Survey. Ba-bum.
She must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either?
Nope. Hey, Tataru.
Ah! I'm sorry! Forget I said anything! Wait, down there! Isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her! Quickly, Genosia! After them!
Sure. Hello, Tataru.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
He's voiced! This guy's voiced. This cutscene is voiced. What? I swear. The number of times Alphino or any of the realm leaders like Admiral Merlvib or Roban or whatever, the amount of times they have been not voiced, despite them having voice actors, in fact, multiple voice actors now, by this point. And yet, this guy, this random thug, this beggarly fellow, gets voiced.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
I mean, I want more voices, but you could at least make it make some sense.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around.
Uh-huh.
They're in and out the house 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Yeah?
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
No.
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Oh boy.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Right. Hey, I've been asking about you.
Hilda!
You just went and used her real name?
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand.
I mean, yeah, if you lay a finger on me, I'll cut your hand off with my sword gun.
And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Well, actually, we figured we have a kind of common goal in mind.
Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Knights, say.
Sure. I mean, that's where we started asking about you, so. Also, I need to get me a better gunblade. I mean, this one does look really nice, but it's still, you know, it's definitely a very starting weapon. It's rather small too. I would like one a bit bigger, a bit beefier, cooler. Perhaps one with moving parts, like how my samurai blade kind of like flips around and extends. Well, no matter if I do take some money. Wah, 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 wah. Hey, clear out! Nutters. Just no talking at all. Just here's a pouch of money. Bartender appears to call out, but doesn't actually say anything. She walks back over.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Yeah.
Eh? What are they on about?
I killed
the high
Nidhogg.
houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard.
Uh-huh.
But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike.
Uh-huh. I mean, it makes
And
sense.
so Sir Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Yup.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emeric to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
Well, it would help you, right?
If Sir Emeric is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
What?
What in the hell's?
Yeah.
Nani?
That poor man. What did he do?
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
Oh my goodness, dude. Seriously. Oh, you're a Heavensward, right?
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
So you want to die, is what you're saying.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
Big irons. Ooh, he's got shields.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Wait, hurt who? The whole bar is cleared out. It's just us. Who would it hurt? What? Out there, it's like to hurt someone. There's more people on the streets. Oh, you just have some guards out here, that's why. Okay, how do I...
Enmity! Fight me!
Right there!
Two. Oh, there it is. That's the one I'm gonna use. Sonic break. Hey. Come back here. Enmity. Rampart. Ah, he's dead. You. Well, that guy's dead. Bang. Burst the strike. Burst the strike. Ah, there's a bunch more enemies now. Demon slaughter. Oh yeah. Demon slice. Demon slaughter. Burst the strike. Burst the strike. It's been so long since I played, I don't remember all my stuff. Yeah, I can do that. Reduce the damage they deal. Lightning shot. Bang. Why you got so much health, man? The target's enemy list. Gaining additional enmity. Burst the strike. Burst the strike.
Bear witness!
Danger zone. Highway
Hello, Nick. Guide my sword.
danger zone. Demon slice, demon slaughter. Demon slice, demon slaughter.
Filthy rats!
Hey you, stop. Yeah, that's right. You're dead. Burst the strike. Burst the strike. How do I do national thing? What is attack plus you do? Courage plus 1, so skills not sure weakness. Oh, it's because I'm technically level 59, that's why. I was like, why can't I use Gnashing Fang? And then it's like, oh. Because this quest fight limits my level. Come on, Heaven's Ward. Is that all you got? Let me guess, he's gonna run away. And he's gonna be perfectly healthy.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Yeah, I killed Nidhogg. How come you're not dead? Makes no sense.
Enough!
What? No. No, I refuse. This man's just got beat up. There's no way he could hop like that after the beating I just served him.
Lucky bastard.
Not luck. He's got plot armor.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
What? What, Alvaro? What innocent bystanders?
I thought the Heavens Ward might come here as well.
Huh? You just looked at a couple of our friends who could easily have avoided getting hit by any of our attacks by just leaving. And that's 3 people.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Uh-huh.
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Huh.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Aye. But seriously, the amount of people in this game that just have plot armor. That's one thing that it's like a pet peeve of mine in video games, is when they just all like, all right, you won the fight, you beat the enemy, their health reached 0, and now their end fight cutscene, and they're all like, ha, you're not bad, so long, and they just bolt off. And it's like, what, excuse me? They should be crippled with all the attacks that I just dealt them. This makes no sense. Especially in games with guns where it's like, I shot them 50 times. You can't just take 50 bullets and then go running off into the sunset like nothing happened. That's not a thing. No one can do that. I just chop this guy to bits and he does a backflip 50 feet into the air. Like, what?
Let me guess. You're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pure-blood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. None of them are well-bred. Some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Story old as time. And one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow, like them in House Halenar. Of course, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you? But enough talk. Your friend's still rotten in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting.
Indeed. Time for a dungeon, I believe. Knight's Calling. Yep, Knight's Calling is the one with the dungeon. Ha ha ha.
We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses. That much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics, it's just that. Nonsense. If not you, then who? You Temple Knights, of course. Reckoned it was your beloved Sir Americ's doing it first. But then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heavens Ward. That way they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the Brume, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heavens Ward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they have been forced to improvise. A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast, so what's the plan? We must divert the attention of the high houses away from the city, and to do that we need the cooperation of your allies in their service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be fools not to, given your goals. Low-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear, but it need not come to that this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics, for example, then they will be unable to join in the defense of the vault. Huh. Spread false reports of an attack to get them out of harm's way, you mean? The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the High Houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send word, because you won't get a second chance at this. Then it is decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account. And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. Ba, ba, ba. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives: rescue Sir Aymeric and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Lord Orchefort, Estinian, Master Alphino, and I will make ready to breach the underground jail and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way to the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavens Ward realize that what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the jail. Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you are within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Aymeric and confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone clear as to their duties? Then let us do what needs be done. Aye, aye. All right. To the pillars, to the vault. All right. Speak with the Temple Knight Squire outside the vault. The Hoplan. Hello. No, person. Temple Knight. The others are in position, Mistress Genasia. I will send word once you and your party have entered. The vault now accessible. And here we... Yeah, go. Let's have a look here. Reduce damage I take. Increases parry rate while reducing damage taken. That's for me still. Reprisal reduces damage dealt by all nearby enemies. So that's good for keeping the damage they do to the party down. Increases damage dealt. That's for me. Stuns target. Interrupts the use of target's action. Grants regen. Gotcha. Significantly increases enmity generation. Effect ends upon reuse. Oh, so I just turn that on. Then it's active. Yeah, okay. And then clicking again turns it off. Gotcha. Alright, so then I'll leave it on. I want to increase my enmity. Gestures threateningly, placing yourself at the top of a target's enmity list while gaining additional enmity. Definitely useful to use. Okay. Ready to go.
And this one delivers an attack with potency of 300. Damage over time, that's my bleed. And then this is the I'm going to die time to make me impervious to most attacks, but also reduces my HP to 1. Which is why you should not use it unless you are going to die. Impervious for like 10 seconds. So during those 10 seconds, I will need a healer to heal me. For sure. At least the average wait time is only 5 minutes. And we're already halfway through that average. Oh, but this is probably a good time to mention that I am starting to work on uploading my VODs to a YouTube channel called Zovis VODs. So currently I've got my first two Final Fantasy XIV streams uploaded, but they're in private right now. And I'm just working out, making sure everything's all set up the way it needs to be, and I'm gonna have to like scrub through it, make sure that, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's nothing that would get me in trouble in any of those videos. Because I know my first FF14 stream just used the in-game music for my intro and outro. And I think the same for the second video, I'll have to check. Or second VOD. Yeah, I just gotta scrub through them, make sure that, as far as I can tell, there's no issues with them. Because I'd hate to upload a video and then get struck down with some copyright strike. Of course, that could happen anyway. But, you know. So yeah, I'm working on that. I'll be uploading... I plan to upload all of the Final Fantasy XIV VODs, and then probably also the Elden Ring VODs, and then maybe start working on some of the other older VODs. But another thing I want to take a look at is the date that I streamed these VODs, so that I can include that, just so people know that these are old VODs. And not to expect that if they tune into my next stream that I'll be picking up where that VOD left off, you know? But the hope is that those VODs being on YouTube will help to get more eyes on my streams, so that I can get to affiliate. Because I just need 19 more followers and then an average viewership of 3 viewers, and then I'll be able to become a Twitch affiliate. And then I can start having I believe then I can start having my own emotes, which would be nice. I'll have to, you know, if I do reach affiliate, then I'll have to start commissioning some artistry. But luckily, well, I know an artist because they're my sister. But I don't know if they are open for commissions, especially such a large commission as, hey, I need like 10 emotes or whatever. And maybe even some other stream art, like start screen, end screen, or maybe transitions or something. I mean, I'm sure that my sister would be willing to, it's just whether or not they have the time. Because I know that they are very busy. It's been 7 minutes. Average wait time went up to 6 minutes now. Man. Here I thought being a tank would help. And yeah, look, main scenarios it says tank is in need. Healer's only in need for the level 50, 60, 70, 80 dungeons. I do need to get more storm seals though. Need a lot more storm seals. Yeah, I've got 6,500. I can have a maximum of 40,000. I can't remember how much I need for the next rank. I think it's somewhere around like 20k or something. Probably. Let's go ahead and have a sit. I do really like the gunblade weapon, although the ability set leaves some to be desired. It's not as neat as the samurai, and I do think I've had more fun playing the sage in like dungeons and stuff. Just for some reason playing the healer feels more fun. Although again, in dungeons. In the main story, probably not so much, because healers are not known for dealing damage, and you need to deal damage to the boss in the main story, because it's just you and your friendly NPCs. You got no other player party members. Man, 10 minutes it's been. It started out saying average wait time 5 minutes, and now the average wait time's gone all the way up to 9 minutes. And I'm still above the average. Guess there's not enough DPS and healers in the doing main scenario raids. Oh, like Trials has DPS in need, but everything else is tanks in need. But I'm a tank! This dungeon is definitely not in need of a tank. I am in need of a healer and 2 DPS. It might be, I think this is the first dungeon, or maybe the second dungeon after... Well, no, you're not supposed to be level 60 at this point, although I am level 60. You were originally supposed to be like level 57, 58. I was thinking maybe, you know, everybody's unlocking the level 60 classes and switching to those. Like Gunbreaker. I think the other one was Dancer. Oh, and actually, I've been saying Sage. I mean Scholar. Not Sage, Scholar. I do want to unlock Sage, though, because it looks real neat. Looks real cool. Ah, yes! Commence! Now, let's go.
Put your faith in the light.
The vault. Many soldiers, and then there's us. Oh, whoops, wrong. No. Party. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Hey, everybody. Get on me. Yeah. Very good. Looks like we go this way.
Come to me. Fight. And die.
Where did they all go? Well, hey. Why is everybody attacking this other person? Why did that person run off over here? Haha. How dare you?
Lightning shot.
Hey, you. Hey, all of y'all. Attack me. That's right.
Fight me.
Very rate. Oh, well, they're all dead. They died quick. Hey.
Fight me.
Woo. I've been buffed to be very fast. Let's go. Now ready? All right. What are you doing? I'm the tank. Why did you rush in? Oh. How dare. Woo. Ah! Rude. First strike. First strike. Hey. Rude. Focus on me. Where are you going? Hey. You crazy man. Burst strike. Burst strike. Hey. Yeah. Focus on me, Sir Adelfell. And die. But how? Because you suck. Just as Sir Shatterbird said. Withdraw to the inner sanctum. Schwa. There we are. Thank you. Oh. Focus on me, all y'all. Hey, you. You. Also focus on me. Sa. Hey. Don't attack my friends. I am the tank. And you will strike me. And you will die. I don't mind if I do. Read. 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 Hey. You fight me. Both of you. Face of the hero. Some face you are. Onwards. But what? They couldn't even see us. Come on. Hey. Attack me. All right. Hey, don't attack that person. Fight me. Saw. And they're dead. Nice.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Oh my. DPS, stop it. Samurai, or whatever you are. Pugilist. Stop rushing in. I'm the tank. It's my job.
I will not yield to you!
Oh, won't you?
I have the power!
Oh, do you? She. Burst to strike.
Down with you!
Well, I should bleed you, shouldn't I? Also, you. Focus on me, but make sure that you do that, you know? Oof! Also, reprisal. Keep you from doing too much damage to my friends. Heavy.
Down with you! Burst the strike. Burst the strike.
What? And he's dead.
I had you.
No, you didn't.
Time is on our side.
We will never. We will meet. Did you say we will meet again, or we will never meet again? I don't know.
Grido, grido.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh, is this the wrong way? Yeah, I think this is back the way it came. Whoops. My bad. Bobby. Oh, what are you doing? My friends! Fight me!
Yeah. Burst the strike. Burst the strike.
Thank you. No, don't! Oh my goodness. Pugilist. Can you not? Can you like wait 2 seconds? No. Fight me. Oh, who?
Huzzah.
Oh, priest. What are you doing? What? Oh no. Hey. Hey. Y'all. Fight me. Look at me. Hi. Oh yeah, it's you, the dude who did a backflip 50 feet in the air. Oh, just going straight into big mode, huh? That's nice. Let's go.
Filthy rats! Burst strike. Burst strike. Sonic break.
Hey. What? What was...
And now the final cup!
What? Holy flames. Everybody fight the holy flames.
This shall be a mercy.
Take targets?
You disgust me.
There we go.
Burst strike.
Burst strike.
Sickness must be purged.
What sickness? The only sickness here is you.
Be done with you.
Hey, focus on me.
Sickness must be purged.
Oh my goodness. Miffy. You poor little pugilist. Here, I'll use a reprisal.
Sickness must be purged.
No. Clap. Oh, level up too. Level 61 now. Ba 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 ba. Woo! Ba 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 ba. Player commendation. Sure, Duran. You didn't run headlong into danger every single fight. All right. Flap. I would have given commendation to the healer, but they left so quickly.
Our power! How can this be?
'Cause you're not stronger than Nidhogg.
Fall back!
That's an airship. What are you doing with that airship, though? What'd that airship do? Hey, Bishop. Oh, hey, Sir Aymeric.
Father, please!
We were not too late, my friend.
Good. It would really suck if you were too late.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
You're the only fool here. Excuse me? Oh no, he knows the lightning bolt incantation.
Look out!
Woo! No, no, I'm a tank. Orshafal! Orshafal, no, I'm a tank! No! Orshafal! Blood. Actual blood.
Go. Asisla awaits.
Lord Orchefort!
Ridiculous.
You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of...
Of course I'm unharmed.
Do not look at me so.
I would have been just fine if I took the shot.
A smile better suits a hero.
You should have let me take the spear. I would have survived. Dang it, Orshafal. Hello.
I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered at Fort Hall Manor.
Uh-huh. Straight down the way. Dag nabbit, Orshafal. Why'd you have to go and take... Why'd you have to go on Mr. President? That... bolt of energy. Let me in.
Taylor's up. Please head inside.
I do appreciate that that card had a different bit of dialogue this time.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling.
That doesn't make it hurt less.
Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
Hello, Alphino. I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Orchefort took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness.
He did his utmost to raise our spirits, so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights.
Ba, 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 ba. The sins of antiquity.
We must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak with Sir Aymeric, Genasia. I worry for his well-being.
So, now that the bishop dude left, and the Heaven's Ward also left, I assume that was basically all of them that left. Who's in charge of Ishgard? Like, the leaders just left. I mean, the houses are still here, but... An audience with the Lord Commander? Yes, of course. You better let me in.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Uh-huh. Again.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
Yeah. What? Apparently, speaking of wounds, this one is healing. Or no. Oh, I thought I was getting a reconnection to one of my crystals.
The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it.
There
The
were his
architects
eyes.
of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatosker, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits.
Uh-huh.
Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage.
Yeah.
I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelgr did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well?
They shouldn't, no.
Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin.
Yeah.
Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment?
No. However, you should not then just proceed to commit said sins over and over again. And pretend like you were...
Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe.
And you should not, pretend and pronounce those grave sins of your predecessors to be actually holy acts of justice. I mean, come on. And also, guess what? Guess what? Nidhogg's dead now. So, there's no need for that. That was...
Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
It's called actually owning up to the fact that your ancestors did bad. They were terrible people, and you should hold them accountable for that. And you should not raise them on a pedestal of these righteous heroes of the past. No. And you should not go seeking these dragons to fight them even more. You should defend yourselves, yes, but not seek out more slaughtering of the innocent dragons. I keep pushing enter.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people.
Right?
You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
Uh-huh.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country.
Because they don't know the truth.
And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught?
Not for naught. To defend their home, sure.
Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity.
What?
And bring about the change you so fervently desire.
What?
If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
Yeah, of like a couple hours ago.
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
You did okay.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even
True.
so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
Yeah. That was a bit, like, nutty.
I've given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heaven's Ward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
True.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horschiffon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
It was straight out of Dark Souls.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Oh boy.
Are the Heaven's Ward truly so reckless?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Everywhere we go, people are summoning primals. What is wrong with people?
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heaven's Ward and stop my father before it is too late.
Nodders. Nodders. Bum, 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 bum. Mistress Vasan, Master Alphino, I, Aymeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends? Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetrated, or perpetuated. No more. I shall pursue him to the end of the world if I must. Life for death. I will have Sir Zephyrin's heart for what he did to Horschiffon. Life for death. Yes, yes, of course. You two were close, I know. Much has changed since our Order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heaven's Ward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Genasi and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an Archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravanian hostilities. Far from it. We will have a great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Aymeric. To my dying breath,
I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde.
If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Genosia, Master Alphino, pray attend me outside. Very well. With me, Genosia. I believe we have much to discuss.
I suppose.
You say you want a revolution?
Now hold up. I know that I got a few things from that last dungeon. That's a black mage thing. That's summoner. Let me just take a look at it. Woo! That looks neat. And it's got a little flippy-doo. And black pages. Looks nice. Wonder if it's better than what I currently have equipped. 133, 142. Yeah, I think it is. Well, ba-ba-da. Ba-da-da. Now, Orthodox earrings of Fendi. How do they look, though? They look neat. Like purple crescent moons with a little white bit. What about these? Those look neat. I do like those. I think I might put those in my what's it called? Glamour chest? Ah, yes, I got this. Oh, it's definitely better than my Ishgardian Monastics choker. But it gives intelligence instead of strength. So actually it's not better. Never mind. Its item level is better, but it's only really good for my summoner. How about this? That's also summoner. And this, that's strength. Have a look at comparisons. Same strength, same vitality. It gives skill speed though. Oh, but it is definitely better than this one, this varlet strength, so I'll equip it there. Right, yeah. Yeah. Registered. Alright. Gunblade. So nice. And then you are in search of the Solil. Just want to gauge our progress. Okay. This one will put it, once we complete this, then there's Into the Blue, and I think Into the Blue is about halfway through this section of the story. Alright. The Solil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lanier informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds? Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop,
House Hailnar has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beastman's wrath. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Genosia. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Skysteel Manufactory. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh wow, that is a short quest. To the manufactory. Hello, Sid. There you are.
Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately?
You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start.
Wah, 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 wah. Horshafan's dead. Wah, wah, wah.
He was a good man.
Sid, have you ever heard of Azizla? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled.
No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Genosia, the Asians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the Ultima weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it.
As if we needed another reason to pursue him.
Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckoned I was due to deliver you into it.
You've delivered me into plenty of fires. Complete. Ba, 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 ba. It's hard to gauge the length of these sections of the game, because some of them are just like, start quest. All right, now go talk to this person. All right, quest done. Good job. Clap, clap. And then others take you talking to this person, then that person, then this other person, then this other person, and do a dungeon, and then the quest is complete.
Into the fire, is it? In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. Pray, go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon.
Ba, 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 ba. Where are we going? Based. Athenaeum Astrologicum. Athenaeum Astrologicum. Take me there. Hey, Sid. Huh?
The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. That is, as soon as a certain... Ah!
Pray, forgive my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Urianger and Riol are pursuing promising leads.
Urianger, you say?
Come, come. We can continue our discussion aboard the Enterprise.
Sup, Wedge?
The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Jasya. Shall we get you going?
Sure.
Back to these
to the
floating
northern
lands.
reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
New threat? New threat? From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Be on your guard, Junosia. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Ooh.
I'm getting close to 62. At 63, I get to do my next Gunblade quest. Or Gunbreaker quest.
Assuming the Soliel is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed.
Oh, but of course. Of course, Alphina.
Ether current.
That means I have to attune to many more winds. Oh, there's so much here. Gotta perform a emote, a lookout emote, or no, it won't let me click. Okay, slash lookout. Why is caps lock on? Slash lookout.
You search the skies for the Soliel, but see nothing resembling the missing airship.
Alt. More lookout. What? Lookout. Okay. Well, Vanu want to say hello, I guess.
Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure.
Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die.
Was that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Ba, 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 wah, 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 wah. Over there. Imperial troops?
Guardians, seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is.
Oh, we're actually looking for the same person. The enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Genosia, protect the Vanu. Of course I protect the Vanu. Hey! Fight me! All of y'all, fight me! Danger zone! Halfway to the danger zone!
Taliag, protect me!
Sonic break. Burst strike. Burst strike. Demonic slice and demon slaughter. Burst strike. Burst strike.
There's no end to them.
Oh, yes, there is. Just hold your ground, Elfino. Heal me if you can. They stand no chance against me. Hey, who's healing? Who's... Hold up. Hey, you. Or you. Medicus. That's the heal. I hate heals. No. Haha. And the Saturnian falls. So. Burst strike. I'm fighting a gunship by hand. Hey, leave him alone. And the gunship falls to my gunblade. Huh. Easy. Hello, Lanu Vanu.
Netherlings saved Lanu Vanu from certain death, showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lanu Vanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to cloud sea, but warmly welcomes them, shows gratitude where gratitude is due.
Thank you.
Lanu Vanu owes much and more to Netherlings, as saviors, as heroes. Zundu welcomes you. To village we go, to north come, come.
So the Garleans were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something of his whereabouts? Methods notwithstanding, they may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lanuvanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village.
I mean, sure. Why not? I'll just hop in my mana cutter. Which actually feels very slow. Do I have a way of telling the speed of these things? No? Oh well. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna switch to Alright. He at least seems faster. Hello, Lanuvanu.
Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, netherlings. Lanuvanu throws wide arms in greetings. Behold, Okzundu!
Looks nice. You've got an interesting aetheryte.
A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vundu, I think.
Ha! Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury, like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous rapport?
There you are. Did you see it?
It's that flying whale again. The Imperials are after it.
Where?
The white!
He's wounded. Uh-oh. Oh. Why did he eat that islet?
By the 12, did that beast just eat that island?
O insatiable white! O devourer of worlds! Why must you torment us? Ah! Lanuvanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu.
Well, here we are in Ukzundu. Oh, there's a summoning stone over here. Again, I never use them, but there's no reason not to activate them. Aetheryte, attune. Yes, wonderful. Well, we shall speak to the chieftain next time on Final Fantasy XIV. We did a lot of running around, did a dungeon. Took a while to get into that dungeon, which I'm a little surprised about, since I was a tank and all. Maybe if I was a healer, I would have gotten in sooner. But, this Saturday? Yeah, I think this Saturday I'll be playing some more Elden Ring, along with next Monday. I might not be playing Final Fantasy XIV next Wednesday. We shall see. Right now I'm not, I might have a meeting next Wednesday. I'm unsure. And if not, I also might be taking a break from Final Fantasy XIV because there are just so many games coming out right now. And I'm currently playing 2 very long games. One slightly longer than the other, but you know, Final Fantasy XIV, huge. Elden Ring, also huge. I've been playing it for many hours on Saturdays and 3 hours on Mondays, and I'm still not done with it. I still haven't beaten it. It's just so big. I think I've put well over 100 hours into it. I still haven't beaten it. But yeah, so there's the new Killing Chaos Final Fantasy game that, at the very least, the combat looks like fun. I've heard the story is kind of a meh story, which is fine, as long as the gameplay is really good. And let's see, what else? Oh yeah, Kirby, the new Kirby game is out, and here, let me look at my notes, because I wrote down some games. Have a Nice Death looks neat. Ghostwire Tokyo looks like fun. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but I've heard about a game called The Cruel King and the Great Hero, which looks neat. And I'm not sure if it's out yet, but I've heard about a game called Exoprimal. Gonna have to look into that more, but yeah, like, so many games this first quarter of 2022. I don't have enough time to play them all. But yeah, so I may be taking a break from Final Fantasy XIV for a bit. This may be like a break point for the game. We'll see. Depends on A, if I have a stream next week, Wednesday, and B, how I feel about what I want to play. But regardless, I will see you next mission. Bye-bye.